off, and the guy was tiptoeing a little bit. So I was trying to get him. I was trying to aim for him, and I couldn't get him. So basically, okay, listen. I've not seen I've not seen Fortnite working as an application. When I say an app, I mean an app on another device, except for the Samsung phones. So if I'm wrong in saying that, I don't know. Oh my God, I hate shotguns. Why is it a shotgun? Right. So what I'm saying is, I've not seen Fortnite working on a separate, on another device except for Samsung. So I'm not trying to promote Samsung here. I'm not saying sell your iPhone, buy Samsung because of Fortnite. No, I'm just saying that if you've got a bit of extra money on you and you're a fan of Fortnite, and I'm sure there's lots of people who are fans of Fortnite, then just buy any Samsung phone that is capable. Don't buy a crappy thingy. Don't buy damn man, I'm so close. Don't buy a phone that is not capable of playing games. I don't know how you're going to check that out. I don't know how you're going to see that. But what I'm saying is, try by all means to purchase a phone that has a good amount of RAM on it. The reason why I'm trying, well, I could say I would promote the. Damn, I can't see where people are, man. I'm sure someone's on this thing, but someone's shooting me. Oh yeah, there's a person over here. That's a person. Where are you gonna land? Stop moving around. I got shot. So let me make another video, guys. Spend money buying old things, okay? I spent $100 buying two phones that became utterly useless, and that was in one day. And someone did give me advice. I didn't listen to them. I ignored the salesman. I thought, well, he just wants me to buy something expensive. Maybe so, maybe not, but his advice would have been good, because after spending $100 on those two phones in one day, imagine realizing that I could not. Is that an enemy? Yes, yes. Realizing that I could not. I got two people. Realizing that I could not update a phone, I just wasted $100. Couldn't go back to the shop, because you can't go back to the shop after they've told you not to buy something. Because they did tell me, they said, look, you don't buy this stuff, you can't update it. And I just ignored the guy. I said $50 cheap. Not realizing, I thought I was getting a bargain, The money, you see, you can only go back to the shop if the phones don't work, you understand? So if the phone, for example, was not working, I could have gone back and said, look, I want to swap them. Of course, they would have swapped the phone for me. But because there was nothing physically wrong with the phones, and because the phones were working, despite the fact that you can't update them, doesn't mean that automatically you can just score and swap out for a different phone. No, they won't swap them out. See, I got 3 people before I got gunned down. I think that was good. Wasn't a scores streak or whatever, but I mean, it was better than just getting gunned down the first time. That's why I like Fortnite. You always end up seeing you do something. I keep going the wrong way. I don't get where people are. Okay, they're back here. Can I flip it over? Flip, yeah, there we go. So basically what I'm saying is, I wasted $100. Couldn't go back to the store, because the store will only swap the phones if they're if it's not a physical damage, but let's say they're not working for whatever reason, then obviously then they would have swapped it. But you can't go back to them and say, oh, I can't update it, after they've just told you. They've just told you, oh, come on, dude. let me hit the car while you're in it. Come on, drive! Yes, did I get him? Oh, that would be so cool if I could get him. I'm not sure if I did. So basically, you can't go back to the shop and say, well, I can't update it, because they told you couldn't update it. They even told you that it's a basic phone. I chose not to listen. I lost $100 just like that, gone. Because the phones were working, you see. It's just that they told me not to buy. I didn't listen. Right? So the second mistake I ever made was buying an Alcatel phone. I mean, I did use the phones for a while, the ones that I wasted money on. If you put a SIM card in them, you could still use it as a basic phone. You just couldn't use it for Facebook, for YouTube, or updating it or connecting to our Play Store, because I mean basically you couldn't update them anymore. So as a basic phone, I didn't use money, and so that's why I'm saying that in that way of using it as a basic phone, I didn't use my cash. You understand? The way I lost the money was the basic fact of why I wanted to use them for. So that's how I lost money. That's how I presume, or the way I look at it. If you look at it from a perspective that I still use them as basic phones, then I didn't ever lose money, basically. But I'm just saying that what annoyed me the most was the fact that I chose not to listen to the people who gave me brilliant advice and actually advised me to buy something a little bit more expensive in order to get the desired effect that I wanted, which they had said. I said to them, I will connect to the internet and I want to use it for YouTube. And they said, okay, spend $70 then, spend 20 extra and buy something that will actually allow you to use YouTube. And I refused to listen. So that's why I'm saying I'm not foreign from mistakes. I do make mistakes myself. I then made a bigger mistake buying an Alcatel phone for $120. One phone. It was an Android 12, but it was this, I don't know what they call it, this 12L thing. And then I noticed, I only realized later, that you could not update it. It's an Alcatel. I don't have it here with me. It's in the kitchen. But what I'm saying is, it does connect to the YouTube. You have to understand something. YouTube works on this. I tried it in the shop. It's a different shop though, yeah? I just saw it. Well, it wasn't $120. I think it was like, what, $70 or something. Alcatel is not a very expensive brand. So I spent like, let's say about, it was roughly about $80. It's a new phone. It's actually a new phone that, if you've ever heard of the shop called Alcos, they do sell the Alcatel. The one I'm talking about is Alcatel 1. So it is a phone that is quite popular with people that do buy cheap phones. So I'm not going to say it's outdated, yada yada, no. I did some research on it, but I just didn't do enough research. So what I'm saying is, the problem is, because I liked, usually, I don't know why this happened to me. It happened to me twice, buying those phones as basic phones, but I said I was using it as a basic phone. I just couldn't connect to YouTube and I couldn't update the phone. But as a phone itself, yes, they function very, very well. They worked like a telephone, you understand? But I just didn't have the ability to connect to YouTube or to use it for anything else, because you could not update any of the apps. You understand? So my whole point is of what I'm talking about is, if you're going to buy a phone that's going to play yourself Fortnite, and I'm not talking about streaming. I know you're gonna say you can do that in Game Pass, yada yada. You can. Yes, fine. If you're not really concerned and you're going to use this Game Pass thing or GeForce Now, then it's all good. It's a good thing for you, right? If you got money, I'm saying if you got the dough, maybe you just buying it. You do get the Game Pass because you want to play other games, right? Like Starfield or Payday 3 or whatever. I'm just trying to keep this basic. I'm not talking about other games. I'm not talking about them other games. We want guys. I'm not talking about other games. One, two. I'm not talking about Starfield. I'm not talking about Payday 3. I'm not talking about those big titles. I'm simply talking about games like Fortnite that are free to play. On Game Pass, yes, you can play Fortnite for free. You just have to log into Game Pass from Google Chrome or from Edge, or on Android, you can get the Game Pass app, and then you just have to log into your app, your Microsoft account, and then you can play Fortnite for free. So that, I'm very aware of that. You can do that, right? Or if you got GeForce Now, you can log into your GeForce Now account on your Android phone or on your iPhone, iPad. I think I've not done it on iPad or on an iPhone, but I'm sure you could, because I do have Game Pass on my iPad mini. So I'm sure you can do all these things. But the whole point of my story is, I think you can actually play this game this game at any time you want without a subscription fee, without paying for Game Pass, without paying for GeForce Now. You understand? So I'm just basically saying you're out and about, you're walking, you've got your phone, you've got some data on you, you've got a data bundle or a plan that allows you like unlimited internet data or something on your phone, and you just want to play Fortnite, and you're not concerned with Starfield or Payday 3. You don't want to pay $10, $15, $14 every month for Ultimate. You're not interested in GeForce Now. You just want to play this game on your phone. You understand? So I'm not talking of all the other games that you get for Game Pass or GeForce Now. I'm talking about one game only, Fortnite. You're not interested in that. You want to use your DualSense controller. You want to connect it with the Type-C cable. You want to have fun. You're not bothered. Maybe you got a Steam Deck. You can play all those other games on your Steam Deck anyway. You got GeForce Now on your Steam Deck, or you got Game Pass on your Steam Deck. So you use a DualSense controller. Maybe you're not bothered with those other games because maybe you've got two of the DualSenses, one for your Samsung phone and one for your Steam Deck. You understand? So what I'm talking about here mainly is why not buy a cheap Samsung that you can update, which has Type-C cable, obviously, because you need to connect to your phone, and you play this game for free. You don't pay any money. You don't pay that $15 that is quite a big. I mean, for most people, $15 you can buy food. I can think of other things that I can do with $15 that don't concern by Game Pass or GeForce Now or whatever. I'm just saying, had it not been for the fact that I've got Steam Deck, and had it not been for the fact that I had come off Samsung phones for such a long time, and for the fact that I've been stuck on Call of Duty Mobile on the iPhone, and I was actually waiting for Warzone Mobile to come out, and it's been pushed back. It was supposed to come out in March. First they said February 2023, they said March, and then from March it went down to September. So I was like, what are these people doing with this game? I just wanted to play Warzone on a mobile device. I've seen people playing it. It looks really good, and I just wanted to be one of the first people to play it. And then only for them to backdate the game, and I was like, what are these people doing? I mean, come on, it's September. September is very far away. I mean, I didn't understand it myself. I was just like, really? September? Like as if the App Store has so many games you can play. I'm just saying, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just simply saying that the App Store could do with a bit of newer games. You understand? There are no games, as I'm concerned, about on the App Store. I'm not being mean. Listen, there's Diablo and all that stuff and yada yada, but those are, I don't know, are those multiplayer games? Can you play with other people? I don't know. I'm not sure. Listen, all I'm saying is I want to play with other people. I'm not really concerned with, I don't know, to be honest. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh with the Play Store. Sorry, with App Store. But do you know one thing? When the iPhone 4s were around and the 4Ss and the iPhone 5 came out, do you know that the App Store was very popular back then? It was extremely, oh my god, it's supposed to jump up. It was extremely popular back then. I'm going the wrong way again. Wait, gonna go this way this time. I'm gonna go on a tree. You know what? I don't even have a sniper weapon. This is a pity. I'm gonna wait and see who's coming, where the people are at. I'm always going to the wrong places. Right, the people over here. I'm gonna go and land right here. Yes, we did it. Right. So basically, what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to promote anything. I'm just simply saying, I think it's high time people kind of come back to the facts that mobile gaming will not simply go away. I feel like especially with Apple, they were leading for such a long time in terms of gaming that I think they just got bored. I'm just gonna say it the way I see it. I think they got bored with the fact that they were controlling everything to do with gaming. You know what? I want to stop this gun because that gun you always get it. Every time you get shot or you don't have a gun, you just kind of get that gun. I mean the main machine gun, you always get it. So basically, what I'm saying is Apple did experience a very long time of good gaming. I would say they had the best games on. They basically had the best. Sorry, I don't think you guys can see this properly, so I'm gonna tilt it this way, and I think that's better than the view because I'm just noticing maybe you guys aren't seeing the game. So basically, I'm saying Apple, they had a very long time whereby they had very good games on their phones, but for whatever reason, that ended, that stopped, and I don't know why that happened. And I know you're probably thinking like, when did that happen? Well, I just remember I used to play a lot of my games were never on a PC or anything like that. I always played games on iPhones. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff in here. I don't want to get rid of what I've got. Let's open this one up. You can take it. Just leave it for them to take what they want. What I'm saying is that every game I've ever played, before Steam Deck, I mean Steam Deck wasn't around back then, but I'm just saying, you know what, I really want to have that gun. I'm gonna leave it for him. I mean every game that I've ever played before I actually got a Steam Deck, I mean like, I'm trying to give you guys like my history of gaming. I was a very big gamer of Apple, And when I say a big game of Apple, I'm talking about games. I used to play so many games on my iPhone. But for whatever reason, they stopped making games. They did. If you can, oh my god, I was trying to go through this thing. If you can remember, they had so many games, man. They used to have, I don't know if they ever had any Battle Royale games, but I'm pretty sure they had games like, they had good games. I can't mention all of the games. Okay, that's one of our people's. Right, they had very good games, and I just remember that I used to just always look at the app store for games and buy them and play games on my phone. And then it was like an overnight thing, It was like once upon a time Apple was ruling in terms of gaming on the iPhone, and then suddenly overnight, it just happened like that. I'm serious. I haven't tested building. Oh, you can build. Okay, so how do I? No, I don't want this type. I want the flat thing. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. This thing is in the way. So basically, what I'm saying is, wait, how do I get building again? Yes, nice. You can actually build. This is crazy. I'm still flabbergasted by the fact that I'm playing this with a controller on a phone. I never thought this would ever be possible, man. That's crazy. Imagine if someone popular was to watch my video and make a video like this. Man, this video would go viral. They have like million views or something. I'm just saying, I don't think people realize that you can play this game on Samsung. I don't think anyone realizes that, Because I've never seen any video of anyone talking about Fortnite on Samsung. No one talks about this. I'm the only person. I'm serious. I'm not saying I'm not the only person, but I've not seen anyone else talking about this Fortnite thing, I mean, do you know anyone else on YouTube who's talking about this? No, obviously. Look at this. I'm right at the top. Jeez. What I'm talking about is, listen, I'm not talking about Fortnite on a phone, yeah? I'm talking about Fortnite as an application you can download from a store that works on the phone as an app. And then the fact that you can control the game with your DualSense controller using the OTG, which is that cable or that adapter, the Type C to the USB 2.0, 3.0, and then using your own charger for your phone, which is a Type C to USB to connect to your phone. Like I said, you could actually do this with the Type C cable. There's nothing special about the cable that I'm using. You have a sniper. Oh,
No one has to do
a
this
sniper.
alone.
So
To
what I'm
increase
saying
the
is,
chances of making it back alive, find yourself a trustworthy ally to
so
watch your
what I'm
back.
saying is, I've not seen anybody talking about this, and the fact that no other company is providing Fortnite as a free-to-play game, because we all know that Apple isn't doing it, and we know that Apple's going to bring the game eventually to the App Store. It is coming back this year. We already know that. Yeah, we know all about that stuff. That they did ban this game for 2 years, right? Everybody knows that story about what Apple did to Fortnite. But what I'm talking about is the basic fact that you can still play this game. So people, I don't think a lot of people know about this. So a lot of people are waiting for Apple to, kind of make up the thing and then talk about this. Oh my God, I'm stuck in this blue thing now. So what I'm saying is, no one's talking about this. That's what's surprising me. Like all these big YouTubers, whatever you want to call them, all these big gaming people on YouTube don't talk about this. So it's like, why don't they talk about it? Why aren't they promoting this? Like, is there a problem? Is there some kind of rule? Are there videos about this? And maybe I'm just the one in the dark who doesn't know about it. Like, there are people talking about Fortnite on Samsung, and I've not seen any video. No one's talking about this thing. That's why I'm saying I'm so surprised. I'm like, why aren't people talking about this? Or like I'm saying, am I just in the dark about this? Like, there are people who currently do talk about this, but maybe they're not as vocal. So somebody, you know what I mean? Like, maybe there are people who talk about this, but I don't know much about them. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, stop doing that. Where's the guy coming from? Oh, it's from the tree. Ah, damn. They said use fire. Do a fire. In Fortnite on my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. My Samsung is having... Damn, I don't need a sniper right now. I'm actually using the DualSense PS5 gamepad, which is connected using what they call the OTG. Well, it's not a cable. It's just a Type C. I don't know why they call it that. Basically, it's just a Type C to USB cable. And what's helping that connection work is there's a guy there. I didn't see him. What's helping that connection work is basically I'm using an adapter, which is a Type C with a USB 2.0 connection. No, 3.0 connection, sorry. And basically, what that does, it just provides a faster connection. You see that guy? I didn't even see him, but I saw someone running around. That's how they give themselves away, I didn't see him. If he had just stood still there, I would have never noticed that there's a guy there. Look at it. Oh, he's still jumping around. Oh no, it's one of ours. Damn. He was jumping around. Why he jump? What are you jumping for? Okay, so basically I'm using a DualSense PS5 gamepad connected to a Type C cable. Can be any cable in your house. Does not have to be specific or special cable, just Type C to USB 2.0, 3.0 cable. Get yourself an adapter, which is a Type C with a USB 2.0, 3.0 thing to it. Like a different connection at the back of it. Type C will be in the front. Okay, that's what makes it an adapter. But you do not need that if you've got a Type C cable, because the Type C cable will connect the front of your gamepad to your phone. Why do I say Samsung? Well, I've not seen any other phone that's got Fortnite on it. So it doesn't look. You can play Fortnite using Game Pass. You can play Fortnite using. Oh, we won! Nice one. You don't need a Samsung. Yeah, unless look, this is the only differences I'm gonna give. The only time you probably need a Samsung phone is when you do not have Game Pass. You don't have the subscription for the basic Game Pass. You do not have the subscription for the Ultimate Game Pass. Why would you need a Game Pass a subscription if Fortnite is free? I don't think you need a Game Pass subscription for Fortnite. I don't think you need it, but I think it does help, especially if you got battle passes and things like that. You just might be able to get like more rewards. I don't know. I don't know if it affects anything, because I've never paid for a Game Pass while only playing Fortnite. The only time I paid for a Game Pass the first time was because I didn't know about Ultimate, and then to upgrade to Ultimate was actually just a dollar. And then I was playing Battlefield 2042 on my Windows Steam Deck. I've got videos on 2042 working flawlessly on Steam Deck. But all that was Game Pass, yeah? And then the other reason would be maybe you don't have access to GeForce Now, which is the other way of playing Fortnite on an iPad or Steam Deck. Is that GeForce Now has a service similar to Microsoft Xbox Cloud Gaming Beta on the devices. Yeah, it's a service they provide. You just have to pay a certain amount of money and then you can play the game. The other service which could be used on a phone, a tablet, or Steam Deck is a service called Moonlight. And Moonlight is basically game streaming. It's the same thing. It has a subscription. Sorry for shaking guys, but basically the only difference I think is Moonlight has this weird. I don't know what it is.
Oh shit!
They're still doing
Come on, run!
But they have this waiting list.
Come on, run!
Last time I tried to get on Moonlight,
Oh my god! Why is this not running?
6 months or something. It's got a weird waiting list thing. I don't know why. It might have been at the time when I tried it. It was a new service to me because I hadn't heard of Moonlight. But it's an app you can actually download from Play Store or App Store or whatever store you're using on your phone.
My god!
And Moonlight basically it just asks you to select your computer, and all you're doing basically is streaming from your PC to your device. And I think that's how Moonlight works, or that's how it functions. GeForce Now is an actual service. You just have to sign in. I think it will. You need to download. It's like Steam. You download an exe file. After you download the exe file, then I think what happens is you install the system. You sign into GeForce Now.
Oh my
god!
god!
A subscription fee.
Oh
but
shit!
Fortnite is free, and I don't know if you can play Fortnite without paying for the subscription fee for GeForce Now. Game Pass, you can play Fortnite without the subscription, but it does help if you want to play other games. Ultimate just allows you to play all the new games, and you have all access to all the DLC, and you've got like a better connection with Ultimate. Just gives you access to every game they've got. If you're into Starfield, get Ultimate, because then you'll be able to play the entire game, having all the DLC, having access to the entire game on Game Pass, which is Ultimate, which is $14 a month. The basic Game Pass will not give you access to the newer games, so that's the only unfortunate part. But it just depends what you want to do with Game Pass. Do you want to have access to all the new games, or do you just want it for whatever? You know this thing, I didn't realize this was on the ground or not. So basically, if you want Game Pass Ultimate, it's $14. What's the difference with Ultimate and the basic Game Pass? The Ultimate gives you access to all the games, even the latest, even the new games that come out. You'll have access to them. That's the huge difference. And the basic one, you will have access to Fortnite and all of that, but Fortnite is very accessible without Ultimate. So the main differences between the basic and the Ultimate is that Ultimate will give you access to every game available, whereas the basic one, from what I understand, will not give you access to all the games. I don't even know where I'm going now. So that is, in a nutshell, the only difference that I can actually figure out between the basic Game Pass, which will cost you about $8, and Ultimate. So one gives you access to every game, all the DLC for the game, everything you can think of that the game provides, you get access to, and that's Ultimate. So if Starfield comes out with a new map, like the next day, you've got access to that. If Starfield has a brand new character in the game, you have access to that. You understand? So basically, anything that's new in the game, you've got access to it. You don't need to pay nothing. You only need your subscription, which is for Ultimate Game Pass, and you've got access to that game and whatever DLC it provides. Right, so we're done with talking about that. Is it worth it? Yes, it is. I would say it is. I mean, you've got games like GTA 5. If you're interested in GTA 5, you can now play that on Ultimate. So that's Grand Theft Auto 5. So if you ever wanted to play Grand Theft Auto 5, but you've never had the money, then just get Ultimate. The good thing is you don't even need to own the game. You just get your Ultimate and you play the game. And you don't even need to own nothing. You basically, and there's no downloading. So if you're on a Steam Deck and you've always wanted to play GTA 5, and you're not really concerned about graphics, not concerned about. Actually, I'm saying this the wrong way. Let's put it this way. Maybe you want to have GTA 5, but you've got a 64 gigabyte version of Steam Deck. Yes? So you've got limited amount of memory on your Steam Deck. You can't download the entire game of GTA 5, but you want the game. Oh, someone took the back. You want the entire game of GTA 5, but you just don't have storage space. What do? Well, simple. You pay for Ultimate on the Game Pass, which is $14. You log into your Microsoft account. Oh, there's a bike. And then once you log into your Microsoft account, oh wait, I need this file. You gain points if you light these up. Just so no one sees me here. There you go. Let's lit up. What do you want to use? You know what? I prefer the bike. I know the lorry is bigger. I do prefer the bike. I think it's better. Right. So basically, what I'm saying is, my whole point is, you want to play GTA 5. You've got a 64 gigabyte version of the Steam Deck. You're not quite sure if it's going to work on your Steam Deck, but you want to play it. Pay your $14 for Ultimate Game Pass. Log into your Microsoft account. There's no downloading that's required because of the Game Pass. It's just all you're doing is streaming the game. You understand? As you're streaming the game, there's no downloading required. All you've got to do is have a good Wi-Fi broadband connection, and that's it. Like I said, log into your Microsoft account once. If there's a need to save your password, then just save the password. I mean, there's no other reason why you need to have all of that stuff. Oh my God! Oh, I was lucky to save the bike. I don't know. I don't want to run around, man. This map is too big for running around. Unless you build a ramp and then just jump off the ramp. But what I'm basically saying is, it's just a good idea. If you've got a 64 gigabyte version of the Steam Deck, you want to play GTA 5. GTA 5, just one game, is about the one game itself. Damn, he saw me. Damn, yeah. Let me swap the weapon. Oh my God. Did I get both of them? Yes. Wow, that was fantastic. I used the energy weapon and I got both of them. Right, so basically you got the 64 gigabyte version of the Steam Deck. You want to play GTA 5. You do not have the 100 and you do not have the 100 and whatever gigabyte storage that GTA 5 takes because you only got the 64 gigabyte version of Steam Deck. What do? Pay for Ultimate Game Pass. The game is now available, and once you got your Game Pass Ultimate for $14, you can play the game, and all the DLC that game has, you'll have access to that. Is it worth it? Yes, I've got GTA 5 on my Steam Deck. It's fully installed only because I've got 1 terabyte on the game, and I actually bought the game, so I've had that game for a very long time. I had it before I had a Steam Deck, you understand? So I've had GTA 5 since 2000, I think 2000 when it came out, 2016. I probably had mine in 2018 because I didn't have it in 2016. I was playing Titanfall 2 when that came out, and that was very popular back then. And like I've always said, I prefer multiplayer games. I really can't stand games that that don't have multiplayer because they are boring, in my opinion, very boring to play. So all I'm saying is, oh my God, there's one of ours. I was trying to block him up. There's one of ours. Oh my God. So basically, what I'm saying is, can you jump on this thing? What happens to this? Oh, is this a light? That's worthless. Yeah. So basically, what I'm saying is, there's someone down here. There's people here. There's people down here. Oh my God, no! I think do you have a grenade? I don't have a grenade. I thought I had a grenade. Right. So basically, what I'm saying is, in 2018 or 2016, I was playing Titanfall 2 at the time. It was a big multiplayer game. It was all about Titans and robots and all that stuff. So I'm very well. I've always been big in multiplayer games. I just prefer multiplayer games. I don't like. Oh my God! I'm trying to reload and then I'm jumping on this thing. I was trying to get to this guy. So basically, oh my God. So basically, what I'm saying is, I've always been more of a multiplayer type of person. GTA 5, I didn't even know GTA 5 existed. I played all of them. The Vice Cities, the GTA 4. I did enjoy GTA 4, but not 5. I didn't know it was about. Because I was playing Titanfall 2, like I said, I do prefer multiplayer games more than single player games. And I think when GTA 5 had come out, it was very expensive to buy, costing like almost $50 to $80 just to get it. And like I said, I've never been much into games that were not multiplayer games. So that's my excuse for not playing GTA 5. But when I did start playing it, I actually enjoyed it. So yes. Damn, missed that person. So what I'm saying is, on my part, or my excuses, basically, I just didn't have, I wouldn't say I didn't have access to the game. I always had access to the game, but I was playing Titanfall 2, and at the time Titanfall 2 was big. I had an Alienware laptop. I could have easily played GTA 5 at that time, because back then the Alienware laptops were not cheap. They were very good laptops. I had the M15X, the ones you could change graphic cards. That's the one I had, the big one, the big chunky ones. You know what? Let me use this thing. Wait, if the person comes in, then I can use. Oh, he's directly below me. So I was trying to shoot him, right? So, and I fired. I got myself. Pity. Right, so basically the only reason I didn't play GTA 5 at that time was because I was playing Titanfall 2. I had a very good laptop, a gaming laptop, Alienware, like I said, very good. And basically that's my only reason why I didn't play GTA 5. Someone over there, I don't know if they've gone. So that's my main reason why I didn't play GTA 5. I was stuck. Well, not stuck. I was enjoying Titanfall. And basically, yeah, I played Titanfall for as long as I can remember. Then at some point I did go back to London. So I left where I was living and I had to sell my laptop. So that's how I stopped playing Titanfall 2. But since coming back to the gaming genre, as they call it. Oh, there's a person right there. Yeah, I don't know if they've gone down or something. Yeah, right there. You see them? Yeah. Right there, right there. I am getting them. Yeah, I got them. And then they got me. See? So even though the screen's really tiny, but when these people are running around and jumping and stuff and sliding on those rail things, you can actually see them. Because of the way they're moving around, you can actually see, oh, that's a person. Look, like that guy who just came, and there's another person down there. I can't see them clearly, but I can actually see, like, that's a person there. I can actually see them, especially when they're standing still. Oh my god, yeah, I got them. You see? That gun is a big problem, man. It just fires for no reason. There's another person right there. You can see these people, man. See? And he's trying to stop there. Look at that person. There's a person camping there. Wait, let me get this person. As long as no one gets me. Bam! See that? I got that person. Look, another person. Bam! I got them too. This game is fantastic. Right, guys? Basically, there's a person. Right? Yeah. Oh, I don't have power in this thing. Oh, okay. Let me. Yeah, there are people there. Why are people so dumb? Huh? What? Is someone shooting at me? I didn't get that. Look at this person. Yes, got them. Did I get him? Yes. And look at this other dude. I got two people before they showed me. Okay, guys. I'm basically saying I was doing a lot of stuff when GTA 5 was around. But to cut the long story short, you wanting to play GTA 5, you don't have available storage on your Steam Deck, but you want to play the game, then you can't go wrong with getting the Ultimate Game Pass, because GTA 5 right now on Ultimate is free. I mean, it's not free, but you don't need to download nothing. You just play the game. Damn, not at the edge. You understand? So that's why I'm saying the advantages of an Ultimate outweigh that $15, because you're not buying the game. And you just, all you're doing basically is streaming the game at the highest graphics settings possible. So you're gonna get the best gameplay for the money. You get what I'm saying? So you're not what I'm saying is, you're not losing any money. You're not going to lose anything. You don't lose storage either. When you're streaming a game on your Steam Deck, you do not need you don't need storage space basically to download anything, because the game itself is just being streamed. Damn, I can't get this person. Oh, unless they go there. So, yes, we won. So what I'm saying basically, guys, is you do not need to download the game. You're just streaming the game. Your $14 goes towards streaming, right? So you're streaming the game. It's like me playing this game right now. I didn't have to download it, and I'm playing with the gamepad. The difference is this is an actual game I had to download. So far, 12 gigabyte for this game. So it's a physical game. It's not streaming. But some people may want to disagree with me and say it's Game Pass, so it's GeForce Now. Like I said, if you want to play this game right now on your device with a DualSense controller, you can. I've just shown you can. All you need to do is to buy a Samsung phone. Guys, I'm going to stop talking about Samsung now. I was supposed to do some stuff. Sorry about shaking, guys. I was supposed to do some stuff on the Steam Deck over there. But I think what may have happened is due to the fact that I have kind of gone off the Steam Deck and gone to this phone here, I think, and the factor that I'm not sure if the battery is going down or not. Right, you heard the noise on this one. I'm just gonna do a small check on my iPad mini. I just want to see where, see, it's on 100%, so that's fine. I can just put it on battery saver. I don't know why this happens every time. It's just, it's gone into this Bluetooth thing, I need to turn the Bluetooth off. So basically, what I'm going to say basically is this. When you want to, sorry, let me just close all these things. I don't know why I had all this stuff open. Basically, what I'm saying is, the best way to do this thing is if you've got a 64 gigabyte version of Steam Deck, you don't have the storage capacity to download GTA 5 anyway, but you really want to play the game, then the best way to do it is just do what is called Xbox Cloud Gaming. And basically, what that means is you don't buy the game, you just pay for the service. I'll show you here on this iPad. It's here. That's the cloud gaming. So you can get cloud gaming on the iPad Mini. So if you don't want to play, if you don't want to buy this game because maybe you don't have the funds at the moment, but you want to play the game, and maybe for a 64 gigabyte version of Steam Deck, but you want to play Fortnite. See, Fortnite is right there on the iPad Mini. So what I'm saying is, oh yeah, and GTA 5, like I was saying to you guys, there's GTA 5 and there's GTA 5 again. I don't know the differences between them, but you can see it is available. You see what most popular on cloud. So GTA 5, Grand Theft Auto, Rainbow Siege is there, and Fortnite is there. So I don't know if you'll be able to play Grand Theft Auto 5 without the Ultimate Game Pass. I think you'd need Ultimate. Ultimate would cost you at least $14, depending on where you live. If you're wondering on iPad, how did I get this thing? I'm not particularly sure, but I think you see it's there. That's a cloud gaming, and it's different from this one. This is Game Pass. So I don't know what the differences are. And I do have Steam on this, but it's only for me to check on the kind of games that I can actually have or play on this. So okay, so my iPad Mini is on 100%. That's fine. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that I need to do. Just gonna check battery. The battery has gone down to 22. 22. Sorry. If I can show you guys, I'm trying to get the best angle. There you go. Come on, don't do the zooming thing. Why this phone? Please. I don't understand this. It is on 22%. Come on, man. Okay, so it's because I tilted the phone. I don't know why it's doing that. It is 22%, guys. I don't know why my phone won't zoom in, but it's on 22%. So what I'm going to do is I will try to play a last game on this. I'm also going to check on my Windows Steam Deck to see where we are in terms of downloading. So in terms of downloading, I've finished downloading Watch Dogs, Insurgency, Sandstorm, Serial Cleaners. What's left on it? Just a few games.
So what I'm going to do, what I always do on my phone basically is, if you're watching this video, what's this video about? Well, basically, I'm trying to get the Bluetooth, I'm trying to get the G-Sense, I'm trying to get this tool connected to the Galaxy Z Fold via Bluetooth, so I can also use the speaker, the Bluetooth speaker. But for whatever reason, it won't go into pairing mode. I can't get it into pairing mode, you know? So I was using my Steam Deck that's on Windows to put this into pairing mode in the hope that it will connect here. But then the phone said if it's already in pairing mode with a different device, that's why it's not connecting. So I need to get the DualSense into pairing mode and then to really try the Bluetooth on Samsung Z Fold. If you wonder what it's sitting on a wireless charger. Why is that? Because this dude connected to the Galaxy Z Fold via Bluetooth, so I can also use the speaker, the Bluetooth speaker. But for whatever reason, it won't go into pairing mode. I can't get it into pairing mode, you know? So I was using my Steam Deck that's on Windows to put this into pairing mode in the hope that it would connect here. But then the phone said if it's already in pairing mode with a different device, that's why it's not connecting. So I need to get the DualSense into pairing mode and then to really try the Bluetooth on Samsung Z Fold. If you wonder what it's sitting on a wireless charger. Why is that? Because every time I connect this with a USB cable, it cuts out the sound of the game I'm trying to play. So the whole point of the video is, can you connect the DualSense controller PS5 gamepad to the Galaxy Z Fold via Bluetooth and play a game you having sound at the same time while you play with the DualSense controller via Bluetooth and play the game on your phone with sound without this DualSense controller being recognized as a speaker of some sort or audio device which then messes up the whole setup of playing the game in the first place. You understand? So, like I said, I always come to these smart set things and I'm going to type this in and trying to find a solution